Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Can you hear it?
I can hear it.
The rock? Okay, cool.
I can hear it.
I love
I'm rocking out to Rocky.
Rocking out to Rocky with David Weintraub. I'm Ashley Daniels.
The one and only Ashley Daniels.
Oh my goodness.
God.
I love it. So the one and only David with the one and only Ashley. Is that how it's going to be?
And you know what sucks is that midway through the Rocky song, we should have done just the two of us. Because
I came
it
up
is
with that idea.
the two
That
of
was
us.
funny.
Just
we can
the
make
two
it
of us.
if we try. We are here though for another episode of Hollywood Hillbillies. Episode 6, wine tasting.
Can you believe we're in episode 6 already?
No, I can't. And
6.
I also can't believe. See, I had to actually drink wine when I watched this, but it was hard because I.
Such a lush.
So, like, as my notes go further and further, I'm like, la 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 la.
Yeah, this looks like ancient Arabic writing here, but it's pretending to be Americano. What is this?
I wanted to really get into the episode.
She spelled cheese with a Z.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I did. No, I did.
Yeah.
Cheese whiz.
What kind of wine were you drinking, though?
Moscato d'Asti. It's the only
Damn.
wine. I love Moscato d'Asti. It was cheap. It was $9.
D'Asti? Dynasty? You were getting Dynasty with the D'Asti?
My favorite wine is any wine that has like fizz in it, like a fizz to it. So like D'Asti has like a Prosecco type of wine.
But
you know what I mean when I say
like
fizz,
a champagne-y wine.
Champagne-y.
Oh, okay.
Fizz, I call it.
See, around my house, we just drink Dom P. We bathe in Dom P.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I wash my hair in Dom P.
My favorite wine though is Dolce. Have you ever heard of Dolce? It's like
Cabana?
No, it's just called Dolce. It's very sweet. It's a white wine.
Sweet?
Yeah, it's really good.
Damn. No, I drink scotch and I drink tequila, so I can't drink no sweets.
Okay, nice.
Sweet.
I think Roxy likes scotch too.
Roxy likes anything with
whiskey.
alcohol. Shout out to Roxy, who's drinking in New York. We miss you.
I know, right?
Do you think she's drinking on the red carpet right now? What do you think she's doing?
I don't think she drinks on the job. No, I'm gonna go with she's not drinking right now, but I'm guessing like she will like wind down later and have a drink.
This is weird because last week it was me and Roxy.
I know.
This week it's
because you guys
me
taped during my other show.
Oh yeah, I mean God, she's got so many shows.
You
She's
did that
like
on purpose.
Hollywood Hillbillies goes last. We don't care about Hollywood Hillbillies.
You did it on purpose.
She's like Vampire Diaries comes first.
It was Real Housewives of New York. Okay.
Lame. All right. Well, we're the funniest show on TV. You know what? Here's what we have to say to the housewives. All right. I know you want me to represent all of you, and I've represented many of you, but let me tell you something. You guys don't make any fucking money, so how can I represent you?
Bethany makes money.
Bethany. I'll save my thoughts on Bethany for later.
All right, and in the meantime, let's go to the show that we consider the #1 show, and
the funniest reality show on television. The funniest reality show on television. I'm sorry, but that's the love that I'm getting. I get email after email from these lovely fans saying we are the funniest show on TV, and it's going to my head. It's going straight to my head.
You are, and I have to say tonight, anything stand out to you? Because I know for me, the part when Mima says. She's like Jabba the Hutt when she's playing video games with Michael, and she's like, yeah, you know, Jabba the Hutt, and she was trying to refer to herself as like, she's like, I look like that. She was saying why people will.
She's like Mima's like a sexy old grandma version of Jabba the Hutt, which we love that. You know what I mean? Like
she's so much hotter than that.
Jabba the Hutt was an OG, and Mima is an OG. So the comparison, it all collides in a perfect.
I think Mima could be in a Star Wars movie, though. Just like...
Dude, Mima with a lifesaver, she would fuck shit up.
That'd be amazing.
I'm sorry. Excuse my language, kids. But you would fuck shit up, Mima.
I mean, come on. There's probably a lot of young people watching this, too, because they love this show.
Okay.
So
And actually, can I tell you one thing? Can I tell you one thing?
What?
Your hair looks great today.
Really?
Yeah, you like.
Thanks.
I don't know if you're doing something new, but I saw
really nice.
she was spraying up before we got on.
I just took a shower.
Oh, you did?
I did.
See, I was going to hose you down after. I didn't know that.
I knew you were going to. to, but thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's called Clean.
Oh, it looks
Cleaning
good.
myself.
It looks good.
You know,
I like it. I
well,
know, but it's glowing. I'm telling you, the light. Something about the
you.
AfterBuzz studio today has beautiful light.
No extensions, nothing. Anyway,
enough with the chit chat.
All right, honey. All right, stop chiming me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see Dee Dee. This is so funny to me. Dee Dee confesses that when she first started dating Paul on one of her first dates, she didn't want to eat in front of him.
I know, a salmon salad.
Funny.
Ew.
She was like picking at it. No, I think we can all relate. Maybe not men as much. Although maybe
relate to the salmon salad?
No, but relate to the fact that when you first start dating somebody, you don't want to look like you just want to look like a robot that doesn't eat, doesn't move. You don't fart, you don't burp, you don't move. You just stand there and you're just perfect.
Well, you should continue to do all those things throughout the relationship as well.
Unless you find someone as warm and loving as Paul.
And cuddly.
Yeah,
he's a cuddly little bear.
Because now she clearly doesn't mind getting
No, she doesn't mind doing any of that. You know, and when Dee Dee said salmon salad, I have to say
at a Mexican restaurant.
I did throw up a little bit in my mouth.
Why would you order that?
It sounds so gross.
At a Mexican restaurant.
You know, but Dee Dee was trying to be a pro. She's trying to be like, you know what? I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna get the clean food. I'm gonna pick at it a little bit, and maybe she'll get some. Can we talk about something?
Chips and guac,
can we talk about something for a second?
I mean, of course.
Okay.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
How many dates do you think? Like they waited to have sex, Paul and Dee Dee. I mean, I know this might be a little crazy, but like, do you think Paul and Dee Dee?
If we asked her, she would tell us because she's like an open book. But I would say
you don't think she gave it up on the first night after the salmon salad, though.
She's very educated. She has a lot of
six
respect
languages
for herself. I'm gonna say she waited a while.
A while?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Paul.
But Paul doesn't look like the kind of guy that's gonna, wait too long.
I think he would.
He's kind of like, you know what? Tonight's the night. Yeah. Let's get it popping.
I think that's why the love is so strong.
Did you put something in this drink? I swear to God, I feel drunk already, and it's like it's not even dark out.
It's not even dark yet.
It's not even dark.
It's not even dark in LA.
All right. So,
well, I have to say I thought that
it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot to take in, but it was so funny. And now look at the turn. Now they're married, and they're still so much in love.
They're
but at the
burping.
Same time,
they're having sex. They're eating salmon in the bed. Cheetos by the nightstand.
Sardines all over her dress.
Sardines later on. It's delicious.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
All right. So then we go into the most important scene because it involves you, of course.
Of course, duh.
You are now instilling in Michael, as you see him swimming, that we should go from flab to fab. To which he totally disagrees that he's in the flab phase.
Yeah. The thing is after Ray J and Knockout decided not to move completely forward with the whole album at that moment and putting out the album, I kind of was meeting with my team and talking about what were the best steps for him to kind of, what was right and what was wrong with what we did. And we were noticing that a lot of people didn't think that he was a very sexy star. So I wanted him to start to work out, get his look right, and become the big hunky man that he could become as an artist. So I went and I went over to the shop to go pick up some gear, and I brought him some weights. And I said, listen, it's time to get it pumped, all right? Pump up, get it right, let's get it cracking.
Louder, just pump it. You know that song?
Well, I know Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Pump you up, but no.
What is it? The Black Eyed Peas, right? Pump it louder.
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway.
So weird.
When you said pump it.
Weird analogy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's totally great analogy.
So did you see me dragging this thing up the hill? Like, you know how much that thing weighed?
I think it was really cool too. They gave him that watch. Is that a watch or what is it? Something that tracks his steps?
That's a step tracker. So it tells you exactly how much movement you're doing, so you know how many calories that you're burning.
Right.
But
genius idea.
Genius idea because it lets you know if you're working out even when you're not working out.
You probably have one. Just
no,
not
this is not
it.
a step tracker.
That's a Rolex.
No, that's a little different.
Oh, whatever it is. Rolex, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing. Poor guy.
Rose
Tough
gold,
life.
ghost face. Thank you very much.
Tough life. But that's really smart for him because I can't imagine if I had that on my wrist, I would be like, what a lazy beast.
You're like, every time I eat this potato chip, I'm losing weight. No.
That's what Michael said when he was playing video games.
He was, because there's a lot of activity.
Moving and it's a lot of, yeah, exactly.
So look, Mima was not so enthusiastic about the fact that I brought over all the workout gear.
I'm surprised though.
Well, at that moment, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Michael's sitting at home, he's in the pool, he's lounging. Yes, get your relax on. Relax a little bit, but you got to get working out a little bit to get that in shape, because we want the girls to go and push the button to buy the records. We want the girls to think he's hot. We want to make sure that we're catering to all of our fans out there. And I felt like he needed a little bit of motivation, so I was there to motivate.
I agree, and I also think just so he can sustain his energy on stage. You know, the more you work out, the more time, because you don't want him huffing and puffing after the first song.
No, if he's lucky enough to get on a big tour or get a big lineup of a bunch of shows to do, you got to be ready to rock and roll.
Yes.
You're not eating pork and beans or whatever that stuff Dee Dee was eating out of the can,
sardines,
while you're preparing to do a show. No, you need to be on juice diet. You got to be eating straight protein. You could even have a salmon salad if you want, but no fried chicken.
Not from a Mexican restaurant.
No. So
get chips and guac at the Mexican restaurant.
We have to make sure that he's doing what he's doing. So we built that that home gym.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's kind of like, I felt like it was like building the Bowflex.
It was like building the Bowflex, but it was also like building his bank account, because the amount of money he's going to save not having to pay for a gym membership every month.
That's right. The best part about being able to wake up in your house and going to work out is incredible.
Yeah.
So
everything about it, and you don't have to, you have to worry about how you look, or you can go work out and not brush your teeth if you don't want to. You don't have to go check in and just.
Ashley never brushes her teeth when she works out, because
I don't work out anyway. I should, but it's funny because even when you know the gyms around here, everybody is in everybody's
They're
business.
in a full hair of makeup at the gym.
What's going on?
See, I don't go to those gyms. When I work out, I go to the serious hardcore gym. I don't go to Equinox. I don't go to Sports Club.
Because it's a social gathering.
Because I don't need to socialize. I'm there to work out. I'm there to pump it. I'm throwing tires. I'm throwing ropes.
Right. Right. That's the way to do it, though.
My big workout, though, these days is I just have a lot of sex, and that's it.
Yes.
Like good cardio.
Yes.
And then you're like, you know what? Let's go eat.
Right.
I'm hungry now.
Exactly. And
Get yourself a snack after sex.
Some salmon salad.
Exactly.
A salmon salad. It's sex and salmon.
There we go.
So it sounds like a pretty mix.
Sounds like you're on the same diet that I'm on, I guess.
I don't eat salmon, that's for sure.
Oh, but you're on the sex diet.
Maybe not.
There we go.
So we go to the cheese shop. Now I was mind blown. I was cracking up laughing because I actually also thought that the cheese clerk was hitting on Michael. So you don't know what I'm talking about.
Was.
Okay. No, she was lesbian.
She wanted to get it popping.
She was lesbian. She said she was gay.
But you know what? But like for a guy like Michael, she might go take it once.
I don't
just
think
one
so.
time.
I think
one time just for fun, like be like, yo, she banged the celebrity at the cheese store. Like that's a pretty dope story.
But it was hilarious.
That's TMZ worthy.
It was. First of all, let's just go to the fact that when Dee Dee walks in, she asks for the most expensive cheese, and she says when she gets it, it tastes like pee-pee.
Ew.
And it smells like pee-pee.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't you have anything like all American cheese? But she's at like this like gourmet cheese shop in Silver Lake. And then they give her another type of cheese, and she's like, all right. And she's like, don't you have any Wonder Bread?
Well, look. When you primarily like to melt Velveeta on anything, it's tough then when you go in and you realize that you're eating like a very fine, delicious refined cheese.
I love cheese. Cheese is my thing, but I don't like smelly cheese. I like cheese.
That store probably stunk to high heaven.
Can you imagine?
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
I've been to the one in Beverly Hills. Like there's that one,
on
and like the two stores that are next to it. I'm sure they must love it because it's like if you want to go into those two stores, you have to deal with the stench of the dirt cheese that's in that one place.
Yeah.
And you understand that place has been there 30 years.
Yeah, that's why they do sell clothes.
They sell a lot of cheese over there.
They do sell a lot of cheese.
The Cheese Kings of Beverly Hills. Maybe that's a show. Cheese Kings of Beverly Hills?
That could be a show. Well, apparently we also learned tonight you can
Nobody
actually
steal that,
make
all right?
cheese
I got
out of
that
a pig.
one.
You can milk a pig and make cheese pig cheese.
I'm about to throw up.
That's what they said. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff on this show, so I just get so educated.
We'll take another one over here.
And then she said, so funny.
Spicy.
Michael starts to dance in the middle of the cheese shop. I mean,
did you notice Michael's shirt?
So
Michael had a hell of a shirt on in that scene.
The orange one?
No, he had like on a black silhouette, like something. It looked like
remember. All I remember is the dance moves.
Like a Yves Saint Laurent meets Marshalls.
Did you take
I don't
them
know.
shopping?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No, he picked that out himself.
Yves Saint Laurent meets Marshalls. Sometimes I would think YSL could be potentially in a Marshalls or Filene's basement.
Probably not.
You never know.
Probably not.
Well, whatever. He's
not YSL.
He loves what he loves, and he wears what he loves. I mean, we can't change that about him.
He looked like a gentleman. And I mean, even when you're shopping for cheese, it's important to look like a gentleman. And that's something that I feel like Michael has, somehow a little bit learned through me.
Yeah.
You always got to come looking like a gentleman.
Right.
If you don't,
exactly,
then, you might be a hillbilly.
You might.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because I wonder what his type is, and he seemed like he was a little bit interested in the cheese clerk for a second. Short hair, really cute, sweet.
Michael,
was like, she's sweet.
Michael is not afraid to get down with a girl that works in a cheese store.
Yeah.
I gotta say. And listen, cheese store girl, if you're out there and you're seeing this, hit us up. I'll set you up on a date with Michael.
Yeah, well, I don't think she turned that down quickly, but she was so cute.
But maybe that's because it was on camera. Maybe like if there was no camera, she'd be like, you know what, Mikey? You want to come in the back and check out my cheese? Would
never stand him up at a water park.
That's true.
For sure.
I don't think
she
would.
Would.
That one little trollop.
Whatever happened to her? Whatever. Let's skip over her. Don't give her any 15 minutes of fame.
Fuck that.
F that. All right. So we go to Echo. Okay, this is so funny. So we go to Echo Park, and Dee Dee is like, in her head, she has this big idea of a family picnic, which turns out to be...
Echo Park is actually a really beautiful place in Los Angeles. The only problem with Echo Park is that every time they go to clean the lake and drain it, they find 5 to 6 dead bodies in that lake.
You're such a liar.
So I am not lying at all. Google it. Check it out.
Oh my
Bing
God,
it. Bing it. Bing that shit. All right.
So disturbing.
No, they do. Echo Park is this beautiful man-made lake park that you can paddle boat and you can rowboat and you can barbecue.
We did see the
you can do all that fun stuff. But it's also pretty heavily gang patrolled and. You can get a lot of dope over there too. So if you're looking for a paddle boat and some dope, that's where you go. That's over there.
That's the place to be.
Yeah, you can get knock out both things.
And serenaded, because the lady who was serenading with the blue hat tonight. Shout out to her.
Shout out Blue Hat all day.
She was just
Echo Park Blue Hat. What's up, girl?
I'm picturing that it was really hot, judging by the forest fires we saw later on during the wine tasting, and the fact that Mima says it's so hot, and Dee Dee is just eating a can of sardines. They're spilling all over her. The stench from the sardines is spreading because it's so hot. And then you have the lady singing, and Mima's like, all I want to do is get on that paddle boat and go away.
She thought we thought we were going to part the Red Sea right there, and Mima was just going to float off into the sunset. Because when I saw Dee Dee eating those sardines out of a can, I almost lost my fucking lunch. It was gnarly.
Yeah.
Sardines are a very acquired taste.
They're probably very salty.
And it's so funny because she didn't like sushi, but she's eating sardines.
I think that she didn't like the sushi because of the texture of the sushi. I feel like
sardine is like eating a worm, a fish
really?
worm.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like for some reason she really liked them.
I don't know what to say about that, but Dee Dee, let's get this looked at because, yeah.
She didn't like the wine though.
No, the wine was a lot. Wine tasting is a very special thing. You really have to get your nose in there. You got to shake it up right. You got to look at it.
No, I mean before she went to the wine tasting, she didn't like the wine at the picnic.
Oh, the wine at the picnic.
So the
You're right.
cheese clerk told her to pair this wine with this cheese, and she's like, "How come every time I get wine out here, I don't like it? I just don't like the wine."
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is a fine wine to eat with a Velveeta mac and cheese? Do you know?
I would say something dry,
like Duckhorn or
like. I don't want to knock any names of any companies, but something from CVS.
Right.
I would say
CVS style pop-off bottle.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's good because you can get your mac and cheese and then you can get your wine.
Box wine. It never ends.
I've had a good box wine.
Have you?
Yeah.
Great. It doesn't taste like paper?
No.
Oh, nice.
Well, because it's in a ceramic thing in the middle. Are you?
It's all right.
Look at those shoes.
It's all the wine. Oh,
such cute little shoes. What are you wearing? Those are so cute.
Sneakers. Just some sneakers.
Yep.
Just some sneakers. But this is why she decides to do the wine tasting, because Uncle Johnny says, well, if you don't like the wine, there's wine tastings everywhere. And they're for free. You can just drink the wine for free.
Yeah.
I don't think the wine tasting's for free, but you can drink the wine for free.
You can definitely drink the wine for free. You get a little taster.
Which is why they go there.
Yeah.
And when they go there, Dee Dee apparently can't hold her liquor as fast as everybody else can.
No, Dee Dee, when you drink with Dee Dee, and I've been privileged to drink quite a few times with Dee Dee. Dee Dee is like, okay, you'll pour the drink, Okay, and then like even before she sips it, she's like, "I'm drunk."
It was.
she's drunk.
It was so funny watching her. She's like, "I hope these California boys aren't as little as this," and she was like holding like a grape, a California grape or something. And she was just you could see everybody else's faces were just horrified. Yeah. But even like the people taking
I know for a fact that our incredible crew that works on Hollywood Hillbillies, that was one of their favorite days because they said it was so funny to document Dee Dee going all in. And I think some of the stuff that they didn't use, like Mima was pissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard Mima was like, she's like, these drunks, you know what I mean? They was drinking.
What do you mean stuff they didn't use?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that like as over the top as the episode was, there was stuff that happened that day because you can't fit everything.
You mean Mima wasn't pissed that stuff was cut out? She was pissed during the day.
Yeah, pissed at Dee Dee for being being all over the map.
I don't think she drank as much as. I don't think it's that she drank more. I just think that she.
No, it
hit her faster.
When Dee Dee drinks, it goes in and it's like a washing machine. It like moves around, and then it like shakes her up, and then she goes nuts.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about, before we get into the hangover and how, and because I think it's hilarious how Uncle Johnny has a remedy for hangovers.
Yes.
I do want to quickly go into the whole scene with Michael playing video games because we briefly touched on it, but he's in there and Mima's like, let me play too. And she starts saying she's played Pac-Man, she's played all these cool... now you have to help me with this because I don't know much about the video game world. But like Pac-Man, when was that? 80s,
Pac-Man
90s?
was late 70s going into the 80s. Yeah.
Okay, she seemed like she's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Because she grabbed that and she starts saying your name as she's shooting
I know.
people.
She pretended like I was the villain in the video game.
It was amazing.
Like, God, stop.
And she was like, "This is amazing, David Weintraub, take that!" And she's like shooting, and I was like, "This is amazing." I think Michael was even impressed that she was doing better.
She was really good. Like, she could be at the Nintendo Olympics all day, every day.
It was amazing. That woman can do it all.
Does Nintendo still exist?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Yeah, PlayStation.
PlayStation 4?
Is Nintendo.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We both obviously spend a lot of time on the floor.
Yeah, and it's weird because I have a brand new Xbox... whatever, like the newest Xbox, whatever that one is, I have it.
Right.
And I have a whole stack of games. I played it twice.
Right, because you're a busy man making things happen.
I don't know. I have a very low attention span for video games. Like I start to get in there and then I realize that like this could be an 11-hour sit playing video games, and it makes me very nervous that I'm not constructively using my time correctly.
I love that though. That's amazing. That's but that's the problem with those video games.
And then the games get crazy now because they want you to stand up and do them. You know, you got the Xbox Connect.
Right.
Xbox Connect, they want you to play tennis. You're like sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to like lay back on the couch, be comfy, hit the buttons, have a good time. You know, shoot some things.
Make sure you get in the microphone so everybody can hear you.
This mic can hear me. I got I project.
You do. You project. It's all those years of musical theater, right?
Projecting voice. Yes.
Yes. But Mima says that she can understand why people are so fat and they're sitting down all day and they don't get any exercise, but yet she kind of was a little bit anti the gym, a little bit.
Yeah, she was a little anti the gym, which was weird too, because you know the gym stuff and getting Michael in shape is so important for his career, and I know that she's so focused on making sure that he has a solid career and he's moving along, but yet she's very encouraging of playing the video games.
Maybe it's more that she likes him upstairs. She likes
where she knows who he is. Yeah,
he's safe. He's in his bed. It's just more of a comfort.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that Mima did not spend a lot of time upstairs in the house. So I was very blown away when I was watching that scene to see Mima made the big crawl up the huge flight of stairs.
Oh, it's a huge flight?
Huge flight.
Okay.
Gigantic.
Where's her bedroom? Is it downstairs?
She's downstairs. She's downstairs. Mima's kind of like right by the kitchen for various reasons.
Yes.
And and Mikey was like way up top.
Speaking of the kitchen, I wanted to briefly talk about the
garlic bread.
The garlic bread, the TV dinners.
Yes.
She said she can have, I think, 8 at a time. Did she say it was 8 turkey dinners?
Now Mima is referring to the frozen Stouffer's turkey dinner. Now. TV dinner. Now
she loves the peas.
English peas.
Yes.
Now I've had those before. Okay.
I think we all had Hungry Man. Or
a Hungry Man. Yeah.
The
and the weird thing about a Hungry Man is a Hungry Man actually tastes kind of good.
Okay.
Once you get it, but to eat 8 of them, Mima.
Well, not 8 Hungry Men, but 8 TV
Damn.
dinners.
Yeah, but a Hungry Man is a TV dinner. Hungry Man is just.
How big is the turkey one that she's referring to? You think it's not as big as the Hungry Man?
Well, I think it's pretty close in size.
Okay.
You know, like I don't know. I'm not. You know, I'm not. I am. You got to be a full-on hillbilly aficionado to know exactly size differences between a Hungry Man versus a regular TV dinner, and you know. Only one person can really answer that question, and that is Dolores Mima Hughes.
But I also think that it's interesting because she says how she likes to have them because she doesn't want to have to cook. I get that. You want a turkey meal, you don't want to cook it? She has to do all the cooking, so she gets a quick fix, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 8 quick fixes. It's
She's
great.
like, it's like having a little Thanksgiving dinner right in your own little tummy.
And then even with the garlic bread.
I almost spit up. I was taking a sip of something when she did that, and I almost
I don't think she
lost
really
it.
has H. There's no way.
I don't know. They're little. I mean, look, I saw Mima take down a whole ham one time. Like
whole ham?
Like pretty much a whole ham.
It's amazing. Well, the meatloaf, too. She cooks a great meatloaf, I heard.
That meatloaf is fire.
But the garlic bread.
Fire.
She's
Okay,
like,
the garlic.
you need to put the garlic bread
No,
in
hold on. Dee Dee pulls out that thing, and Dee Dee goes, "I got a baguette." Okay?
That's amazing.
It wasn't a baguette. It was a garlic bread. It was like.
It had butter on
Now,
it.
when you go to like Ralph's or you go to wherever you are in the country, you go to Piggly Wiggly, and you get yourself that fresh garlic bread. Like that's a soft garlic bread with butter and spread on it, and then you guess what you do with it. You bake it, and then it turns into garlic bread.
And then it's Italian.
And then it's Italian, just like Ashley.
And then you dunk it in the gravy.
You dunk it in your Sunday gravy. You have a good time.
We all smell of garlic all the time.
That's
I'll
right.
Tell you.
That's right.
But it was amazing though. Just
but then it was all floppy and shit. Like
it's a baguette.
I'm like, why you got a floppy ass baguette?
You guys gotta take her to Panera next time because there's lots of bread there. Panera is a cool place to go.
Yeah.
I feel like she would like.
I feel
Panera.
like we could do a whole episode of Panera.
I think.
Hey, yo, Panera, give us a call.
God, Panera, give us a call. They have the best bagels.
Yeah, Panera's got a lot of money.
It there.
Panera, we like brand integration. Panera, Hollywood Hillbillies.
Soup is really good.
I've actually only eaten there once.
I used to eat there all the time after school.
We didn't have it here until very recently.
Oh, we had it back home.
Yeah.
We're way more. We're
you
far
guys are.
ahead on the East Coast.
More,
we get it all.
Chain food.
Okay, so I want to ask you.
Yes.
When you have a hangover.
Yeah.
What is your David Weintraub remedy?
Oh God!
What is your go-to?
Can I be really real? Like hangover? Like honestly?
That's what I want.
Okay, there is a place called Taco Bell.
I never heard of it.
Okay, and Taco Bell is like a Mexican chain restaurant.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and it's very affordable.
Oh. Did it just open recently?
No, it's been around for years.
Nice.
Actually, yeah. It's about, and I mean,
wait a minute. You don't out here. You're telling me you get out of the car because I haven't seen a Taco Bell that doesn't have a drive-through.
No, you have both. You have both.
I've only seen the non-drive-through version.
Taco Bell has this thing called nachos, and the nachos at Taco Bell.
Do you mean? Okay, because I'm a Taco Bell. I was kidding. By the way,
she knows all about Taco Bell.
Do you mean the chips with the cheese?
No, I'm talking about the one with everything.
Okay.
Talking about the big guy.
That's a Mexican pizza, they call it, right?
Well, no, that's a different thing. But I'm glad that you know what that is. See, the nachos there can cure any hangover because I don't know. There's something about the balance of cheese, chips, the onions, the beans, everything that's in it. Then it just like you're immediately cured.
I'm surprised
you immediately wake up and you go, you know what? I'm ready to drink again.
I'm so impressed. I thought I would predict that you would say,
a vitamin B12 shot and some,
or something. Because I know for me, it's more bready stuff like crackers and stuff that's just solid. You know?
We roll up to Taco Bell in the Rolls Royce. We send the butler in. Yeah. He goes and gets everything. And then if he doesn't have the right amount of hot sauce, we send the butler back in.
Do you ever get hot sauce in the rolls?
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I pour hot sauce all over the seats and lick it off. I mean, like, that's what I'm into.
Nice.
I don't know about you. But there's nothing like,
There's nothing like ruining one of your 90 cars.
There's nothing like licking hot sauce off of a Rolls Royce seat. I mean, nothing.
I can't imagine anything better than that.
Yeah.
Maybe pintos and beans
on
there.
Smearing a burrito on a Mercedes seat.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
delicious.
Nice.
It's good times.
Nice.
It's good
so
times.
that's your remedy. Well, interesting, Uncle Johnny.
Or you go get a B12. A B12 will fix it really quick.
It's an LA version, but that's not. But you they can't.
What do you mean? You can't get a B12 on every street corner in America?
I don't know.
I'll get you a B12 shot in 5 minutes right out the door here.
That's not really going to help you. You're still going to want to eat something.
But a B12 like immediately
I never
like
had that
the,
before.
oh my God, you like
what is it, a shot?
It's a shot of vitamins.
Someone puts a shot in you though?
Yeah, you take a shot right in the butt and you're okay.
No way.
Yeah, right in the
I can just go to the street corner.
They're like, hey, yo, bend over. Here you go.
How much is it? Like,
It's like $28.
Oh, so I could just go get it. So you're telling me I could go get injected for $28?
Yeah, you go over to the Earth Bar. Can I tell a little story? Can I tell a little story about like a little fun behind the scenes story?
This explains a lot about you.
One day, the day that the Hillbillies moved into the house, to the big Bonaducci, to the Ducci mansion.
Yeah.
Now I had been on 3 airplanes in less than 24 hours. I was on tour with some clients. I had to go from one place to another. I think I was in Vegas and Denver and then Seattle. And then I had to come home to shoot at like 10 o'clock in the morning and move the Hillbillies into that house with the Duccis. All right. Now I got off the plane and I couldn't hear at all. I couldn't because I went up and down too many times.
Gum. You have to chew gum.
It wasn't even that. I went up and down on an airplane like 3 times in like 5 hours.
It's the worst.
So I couldn't hear. Got off the plane, knew that I had to shoot, knew that I had to be in a suit and look good and everything. Now, mind you, I was at Coachella the week before too.
Yes.
So I was a little sheets to the wind. Now I had the driver take me from Burbank Airport directly to the Earth Bar.
Yeah.
Okay, when I knew I had to shoot in 2 hours.
Right.
I had them shoot me with 2. They gave me an IV. I'm eating a fresh Egg McMuffin sandwich, like the healthy Egg McMuffin sandwich from the Earth Bar. Got 2 juices, got everything. I'm ready. Finally, it's like 30 minutes before it's time to shoot. Everything opens up.
Really?
And I'm able to move the Hillbillies into the house.
Okay.
Into the right into the Ducci.
All right.
Yeah.
You sold me on that.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
But Uncle Johnny's version is a little different. He says, get a really spicy Bloody Mary and mix it with beer.
Yeah, that's a bloody beer. People say that works too, but I always feel like true alcoholics are the ones who tell you that.
Yeah,
because they're like, you know
alcohol.
what, you got to drink to feel better from drinking. And it's like, okay, I get it, but like that just means that you want to drink again. That doesn't mean that it's really
and it's dehydrating you.
Yeah, because then you're drinking even more.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's dehydrating.
Some people smoke the funny stuff to get better. I don't know.
Whatever helps.
Little funny stuff might help you.
Whatever helps.
I would probably say the most important thing is to just not drink and just be normal.
That's never going to happen with the majority of people in the world.
That's true, including Ashley Daniels.
Yeah.
But like,
it's all of us.
Your hair is just flowing right now. I just want you to know that hair is flowing. All right,
flowing in the wind.
Flowing in the wind. I have to say that this was one of the funniest episodes that we've done.
It was so funny. I had tears rolling down my face.
Yeah, it was just bananas.
But
and
wait, poor Dee Dee is so hungover, and they're all like, have some clams, have some shrimp.
Well, they're at Neptune's Net. Neptune's Net, if you don't know, is an LA iconic spot. That is a biker bar fish.
She wasn't even hungover yet, though. This was like an hour after, so this is still the drunk phase. The last thing you want is to eat shellfish and then puke that up too.
Right.
Poor thing. She was, and I thought maybe there's a chance she was like a little bit exaggerating, maybe. 0 chance. Dripping in sweat.
There's no exaggerating in this
Dripping in sweat. Well, no, but dripping in sweat. Hair was everywhere. I could feel her pain. And, I mean, I think they were having a little fun with her. Trying to give her the hot sauce with the clams.
Yeah, hot sauce and clams.
Apparently she threw up a lot. We didn't see that, thank goodness.
No, we left that. That's going to be on the DVD and the bonus footage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're saving.
Close-ups?
We're saving the. Yeah, there's going to be a whole still gallery too of like her, heaving. So be excited.
Duh.
Be excited.
Duh. So what can we expect for next week?
I forgot exactly what next week's episode is, but I just know that it's crazy and horrendous and it's going to be absolutely bananas, whatever it is. Because when you get the Hollywood Hillbillies and David Weintraub together, shit gets cray. It gets real. We keep it 100, and that's it. Okay?
Are they in LA right now?
Maybe.
Where do they stay? Do they always stay at the same house every single?
Maybe.
Nice.
Maybe I'm just not telling you. Maybe I don't want you stalking them.
You know what?
Maybe I feel like you're like if
Michael and I had something.
Don't do like what happened to Chris Brown, like where he found someone in her bed. Like Mima's gonna come home and have like Ashley like laying in her bed wearing her dress.
I'll tell you this: Uncle Johnny and Michael came here and. We all had a little spark.
You had a good time.
We had fun.
You did.
We had so much fun. Did you remember he brought his flip-flops? Michael wore his flip-flops
that
day.
He did. Yeah, he did.
And he showed us his feet and everything.
Who could forget when I wore the dress?
You told him that Maria Menounos and Kevin don't allow flip-flops, and he got all beat red. Yeah. He was like, Wait,
Yeah.
no, I didn't. You like the sign? There's a sign that says no flip flops.
No
How
flip
dare
flops. No flip flops. This is a flip flopping, anti flip flop area. AfterBuzz.
But you in the dress was epic.
Yeah,
I think I didn't make it to TMZ.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back in that dress.
You should.
And thanks a lot. You didn't tell me the other day when I was wearing my whole hillbilly like outfit that my hat was all screwed up while we were shooting.
I did tell you.
Yeah, the hat was all screwed up. It was bent to the side.
What are you talking about?
The hat was screwed up. I looked at that video.
I made fun of you. I said your hat looks horrible.
Why didn't you fix it?
It was beyond the phase of fixing. We had 4 seconds before we started, and I just thought that was the look. I mean, the David Weintraub so
Ashley
ahead
Daniels,
in the fashion world. He's so European.
Selfish Daniels over here, only caring about her look and her hairspray.
You know what? We try.
You try hard though.
I didn't try. I haven't been trying lately because I've been so comfortable with the show. It makes me feel like you could just be yourself.
Do you feel like you get? Someone said to me this week that every time the show comes in, it's a very special little gift that they get every week. It's a little gift.
Yeah,
it's a gift of laughter. It's a gift of love.
It's like
Skittles
a gift of raining on us.
It's a gift of me, Mom, giving you a slice of life, and that's why we love the Hollywood Hillbillies.
That's why we do, and we will be back for next week for another episode.
With
so
Roxy,
excited.
we'll hopefully be back. We get her off
so.
that red carpet. It was
she's a jet setter.
She's big time.
She's big time.
Big time Roxy Stryer.
Roxy Stryer. All right, well, we will see you next. Where can we find you online?
Oh, I am at DWE Talent on Twitter and at Sir David Weintraub on Instagram.
The Lord. And I am on Twitter at Ashley Daniels and Instagram at Miss Ashley Daniels, and we will see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Thanks, David, for not doing it.
Sorry.
You know what?
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.